I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy, stir your asshole like a hot bowl of chili.
Hello and welcome to the kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you a very, very simple recipe. So right now I work at Walmart, and there's a Burger King right across the street from it. And I see myself either going there or to a pizza place every single day. And I'm kind of getting tired of it, so I'm gonna meal prep. Today I'm gonna be making garlic butter shrimp. All you're gonna need is thyme, butter, salt, pepper, and minced garlic, and the shrimp. Now that I have the energy I need, thanks to my Hooters cup, we can begin. The reason it's on a towel is because it was dripping and it's still dripping through the fucking rag, so I gotta say this really quickly. The type of shrimp I chose was colossal, cooked, but when I bought it, I put it in the fridge instead of the freezer because I knew I was gonna make this video the next day. So if you plan to cook shrimp, don't put it in the freezer. If you're gonna make it the next day, just put it in the fridge because it's easier to thaw out. But if it's not fully thawed out, this is where the recipe begins. For step one, all you're gonna need is a bowl of boiling hot water and the shrimp. And what you're gonna do is just, if they're not fully thawed out, you just pour them all in there. Give them at most 30 seconds. That's all they're gonna need if they've been in the fridge and not the freezer. But yeah, after like 30 seconds, they should be good. Alright, so it's been 30 seconds. They're all thawed out. What you're gonna do now is take a bowl, take all the tails off the shrimp, and put the tailless shrimp into the bowl. Now that I got all the shrimp in the bowl and all the tails are off, we can begin. First thing you do, you got yourself a pan. Hashtag pansexual. After you have the pan, you're gonna need some butter. It depends on what kind of shrimp you have. If you have medium, a lot of shrimp, you're gonna need a lot of butter. These are colossal, which they're pretty big, but I'm only gonna be using 3/4 of the stick. This is a good angle to get my curves. No. Alright, 3/4 of butter. It goes right into the pan. That's not how I intended it to land in the pan. That is. Now what you do is you unlock your stove, if you have a stove like this. You turn it up to about there, almost halfway. And you just wait for the butter to melt. Alright, we got the butter trying to escape the middle, so we just push it right back over there. And it comes back. Since the butter is constantly sliding around in the pan, after you're done spanking yourself with it, you grab a wooden spoon. Then you take it to the butter. What I do is I cut it in half. Move that side over there. And then this side here. And keep rotating. And then when all the butter's melted, that's the next step. Also, before all the butter's melted, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the shrimp, some pepper and salt, and you just sprinkle it in. Sprinkle just a little bit, not a lot, just a little sprinkle of salt, not much. Now that all the butter's melted, you can pour your shrimp in. And hopefully, it does not splash on you like it just did. I'm gonna end the recording real quick so I can scream. Now after you're done screaming in agonizing pain from the shrimp splashback, you take a half teaspoon of minced garlic and you put that bitch in the pan. Yes, garlic may smell like shit, but damn does it taste good. Next, and one of the last things you do, is you take your time. You can put as much in here as you want. I'm gonna be generous with it. Just sprinkle it all over the place in there. Because thyme on garlic butter shrimp, it tastes fantastic. Next thing you do, you just mix this around. When it looks like this, bubbles coming through every single one of them, that's how you can signal that it's done. And also because, you know, they're not raw looking, I guess, I don't know. I'm not Gordon Ramsay, what do you want from me? All I know is that my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Back to the shrimp. And when it is done, you turn the stove off, dipshit. Next thing you do, you grab a smaller bowl, as well as some tongs, and with that, you just take each shrimp and put it in the bowl. After all the shrimp are in the bowl, you're left with that. If you want to put some more of the, you know, garlic butter sauce in there, which I normally do, and yeah, that's what it should come out looking like. And now your life is less depressing because you know how to cook something. Now that is good. Baby, bye.